Hello, loves. So we are back at school, at least here in Poland. I don't know how it looks in your place, but I guess in most places we are either back at school already or are just preparing to go back to school. Maybe in Australia it's the other way around because they have winter now. Um, anyway, I know this is the time when most moms feel so much pressure and like getting everything, and the pressure is both on us and on how will our kids actually behave, how will they perform on those days. And it's mainly not about their like intellectual success but more about their emotions. So I know that the school system, and I know that because I was a teacher for 16 years in a state school. So my personal experience is that the system, the school system, the governmental, um, centrally um, designed school system doesn't really take the child nor the teacher into account in so many different things. So the thing is, schools don't actually support the diversity that there is that is present in inside the institution. It doesn't take into account like as a teacher too, I felt that the system was squashing my creativity and didn't allow me to fully spread my wings. That's one of the reasons why I actually decided to quit school as a teacher. Um, so we are putting very sensitive little humans with not yet fully developed brains, with little emotional regulation skills, or sometimes no at all, because like kids up to the age of 7 are not able to self-regulate. They depend solely on co-regulation. Um, so we are putting them in a frame, in a system, and for neurotypical kids, it might work. For most neurodivergent kids, it doesn't. Um, sorry, my blinds are trying to drop on me. Okay. So the thing is, first of all, children shouldn't be separated from their parents for that long. But this is also something more in the society that we don't really um have any other choice if we work 8-hour days. So the school is the organization of the school is a response to the organization of the society in this case. Then kids are put under so much pressure, both from the teachers and from their peers, their friends, that we are their first safety gateway, like because when they come back from school, they might lash out simply because they've been holding all those emotions inside for such a long time. So I'm not going to share any rocket science here. I just want to tell you that you are enough already as a mom. And even though this period feels hard, it still doesn't mean you're not enough. Yeah, this is what I like to say. It still doesn't mean you're not enough. It simply means that the society is organized in the wrong way that doesn't really take our kids' needs into account. So when this happens, first of all, make sure you're grounded and you regulate yourself. This is the most vital thing. Like I've been connecting with Mother Earth every day for the past week. And this is also something we did in the Beyond Enoughness retreat last week. So if you want to find some grounding tools, you can go to day 3 of the retreat. Very first, like 15 minutes is very nice grounding practice to connect not only with Mother Earth, but also with the energy of the universe and combine those energies so that you can truly shine your light. What's also important, when you get grounded, you will be able to respond to your kids in a more empathic and supportive way. This is why this is so important, because if you are not grounded, you will get overwhelmed by their emotions. So that's why I always keep telling moms, get grounded first. Also, if you feel overwhelmed by the number of things you need to do, don't put that strain on your mind. Just make a list. Even if it's a list of lists and then you have 10 other lists, do that, because this time is going to be hard. I have a shopping list. I have a list of things I need to give my kids to bring to school. I have a list of things I need to put in the schedule, in the family schedule. Um, and those lists allow me to free my mind from the things I am worried I might forget, but I don't want them to keep my mind busy all the time. I don't want to keep all those tabs open. Because when I keep too many tabs open, I'm not grounded. I'm not, my nervous system is not regulated. I end up being nervous. I snap and disconnect from my kids. And what my kids need right now is grounding from me. So they need this co-regulation. They need the support. They need some, also remember that their bodies daily schedule, sleep schedule might shift, because during the summer, like at least in my family, it often means that my kids sleep later and wake up later. When the school year starts, they start getting up earlier, so naturally they will fall asleep earlier. Um, and the sun sets earlier, so this is also kind of natural. I hope, like, I believe that it shouldn't be that way. I believe they should be able to sleep within the hours that their body is telling them. However, since the sun starts setting earlier right now, um, it's easier for them to go to sleep earlier. During the summer, I do it on purpose that their bedtime actually moves further during the day, simply because of the sun setting around 9 p.m. At the peak of, like, during the summer solstice time, I think. So there are many changes, changes in their day, changes in their day-night cycle, changes in who they meet. They might meet some old friends, they might meet some new friends, they may be anxious about their new friends, they might be excited. Excitement also, it gives energy, but it also uses a lot of energy. So if their day is exciting, they will fall asleep more tired too, unless they're excited in the evening, because that will also keep them up. Um, so get grounded, help your children process. Don't put too much strain on yourself. Use any tools you can that actually help you regulate your own nervous system, that help you release that overwhelm a little bit. Ask for help. Ask for help whenever you can. And the most important thing, you don't have to do it perfectly. You don't have to do it the way other moms do it. You don't have to do it the way Insta moms do it. You can and are allowed to do it your own way. So bear with me. Let's hold each other and go through this difficult period together. If you have any comments, if you want to share your favorite tools you use during this time, if you want to ask questions, feel free to drop them in the post under the post under this video. And let's have a chat about that, because I know all of us need, even I do, I also need support during this time. So let's support each other, comment, share. If you have nothing to share, just share what resonated with you most, because I want to hear from you how you are now dealing in this challenging time. See you on Thursday. Bye bye.